I bought one of my dream cars, my BMW F82 M4 in my 20s. How did I do it, and was it worth it? That's what we're getting into today. Sun is shining. Beautiful. The white paint, mineral white, looks good in the sun, looks good in the overcast. The silver wheels, tinted windows, black extended leather interior. Pretty basic spec, not gonna lie. So if I can do it, you can do it. Let's talk about it. All right, so first things first, man, I want to say you make your own luck in this world, right? Like, work hard, put yourself out there, give yourself more chances, and you'll have a better shot at having something that you really enjoy. For me, it's this car. So it's super cold out right now, by the way. It's like 30 degrees. I know it's nothing like the Midwest right now. The Midwest is going through it. If you're from the Midwest, man, I'm sending you love, prayers, good vibes to you. Yeah, what you guys are going through right now, I heard, is really rough. Like, worst storm in the last 40 years or so. Or snowstorm, I should say. So anyways, pretty rough time in the States. Really cold. I'm up here in Seattle, so it's, you know, obviously sunny. It's on the warmer side. It's still pretty chilly, really frosty. I'd say like probably low to mid 30s, I don't know. So car's cold, oil's cold. We're gonna let it warm up before we get too crazy with it. Back to what I was saying, right? Like, you make your own luck in this world. You really, you gotta work hard for things. I bought my M4 in my 20s. How did I do that? Why did I do that? And was it worth it? That's kind of what we're talking about today. So if you're interested, hit that sub button, listen along, and I know that there's a lot of people out there that I think are wanting to drive a car like this one day. And right, why else would you look at POV drives? Why else would you look at BMW M4 mods and content on YouTube? It's because you have an interest in it. And so at least that's how I started. That's how I got in this position in my car. So how did I do it, and was it worth it? Let's get into that, right? Just jump right in. I was never given anything in my life. I mean, I had wonderful parents. I had a great upbringing, but was not raised with a silver spoon in their mouth. You know, like, I think a lot of people these days, a lot of younger kids especially, you'll see on TikTok and you'll go, how did you get this G80? How did you get this G82, this F80? And then, you know, you're 18 years old. Unless you're doing something crazy and you're in the top 1% or top 0.1% of your age group, which really is what that is, buying those cars on your own without the help of your mom or your dad, you're doing stuff like drop shipping, e-commerce, digital marketing, selling courses, whatever. All that stuff is super niche and hard to get into. So just keep in mind, like, a lot of this stuff, like, should and will come later in your life. So I bought my M4 in my late 20s. I saved up just from working my 9 to 5, working really hard, saving up my money, investing my money into good companies, good investments, and making a profit, and, you know, using those dollars to put a down payment on the car. To be transparent, I bought the car for, out the door, $50K plus taxes and fees. So you're probably like, what the hell, John? That's a steep price for this basic ass car. And you might be thinking that, and that's fair. That's fair, because it is a steep price, and it was a steep price. I bought it 2 years ago, basically. Now they've come down a little bit, I think, the M4s at least, the F82s. But that's what I did. I made the decision to buy it at that price, and I'm happy with it. Why was it that price? Well, it had low mileage, had about 33,000 miles when I bought it. Good history, good maintenance history. Didn't have the crank hub done, unfortunately, so I had to do that. But regardless, right? I put 20,000 down and financed the rest. So I financed about 40,000, and that's where we're at today. I have about 20,000 left on the loan. So I'm trying to get it paid off by the end of the year. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that because I'm also saving for a home and a wedding at the end of the year. So I have a lot of priorities that are, you know, going to take priority over that. So that's that, man. That's the cost. That's what you're looking at. I'm sure you know, if you're interested in a car like this, you know what the costs are. You know what the average, you know, maintenance looks like, and it's a nice Carrera S right there. And so how did I do it? Well, dude, I graduated in 2018 and I got a job in 2019. Graduated winter of 2018 and got a job in 2019, spring of 2019. I work in the financial services industry, so I, you know, learned about investing and learned about budgeting my money and saving my money and everything, and it helped me grow a lot as a man and as a professional, and got me into this space where I was able to save a lot of money and invest a lot of money and put myself into a position where I'd be able to afford a car like this. And again, you may be listening to this video and you're probably like, that car's not that much, like it's nothing special. To me, it was really special. I mean, this is one of my dream cars, and it was always something I wanted to do, was buy an F80 or an F82. I went with the F82 because I fell in love with the F82 first. I think an F80 is more practical for my life these days, but anyways, getting back on track here. I just worked my tail off, dude. I worked for like 5 years straight, saved up money, kept an emergency fund in case things went bad, and ultimately sent it. You gotta, at some point, you gotta take the risk. You gotta take the trade-off that is either your cash pile, your down payment, keeping it as it is, investing it, or holding it in cash and saving it, or whatever you want to do, or, you know, use it to spend on something that you have always wanted to spend it on. For me, it was this car. So I did that. I did exactly that. I found the car I wanted. Nothing crazy like we were talking about. Nothing, no, not all 6 buttons, not an individual interior or exterior, you know. I just wanted the car. I just loved the car. I don't care about a perfect spec. So that's what we did, and I've loved every minute of it. It's just been such a joy. It's given me the opportunity to start this channel, right? Damn, it's full here. We're gonna have to find some parking somewhere. So was it worth it? I think that's the question a lot of people ask themselves. You know, will it be worth it to buy my car? Will it be worth it to take the risk on a car that, you know, it's used and somebody else had it and maybe roughed it up and tuned it, and I don't know how hard they drove it, all right? For me, the answer is yes, 100%, 1,000%. Yes, it was worth it to buy this car. I've had such difficult times in my life over the last 2 years, and this car was there for me. As cheesy as it sounds, I mean, it was there for me, and it got me through. It helped me look forward to the next day. Helped motivate me to work harder at my day job. So I'm not giving you any advice as far as like, should you make that purchase or should you not? I'm just telling you my story, and for me, 100% worth it. How did I do it? Worked really hard, saved up enough money for a down payment that made the monthly payment comfortable for me, and you know, sent it from there. I love this car so much. I'm gonna keep this car forever because I think it's timeless. I think the F80X generation is timeless. And this is the first year they ever made the M4. So, well, not first year, first gen that they made the M4. The last year of the first gen. And I think that's a pretty special thing that I don't want to really give up. So, yeah, now you know my story. Now you know a little bit about how I did it. And do I regret it or do I not regret it? So, you know, main thing is chase your dreams. Find a way to make good money, but also live your life and be happy doing it. You know, get a good work-life balance and enjoy everything. So that's a little bit about what was on my mind this morning, telling you about why I got this car and if it was ultimately worth it. So it's hot in here, actually. Are there days where I'm like, probably shouldn't have bought this car? Yes. Like the day where there was oil spilled all over my garage floor because my oil pan gave out and I had to spend $2,500 on that or whatever. So of course there's days where I'm, you know, more on the negative side about things, just like we all have those days. So but more positive days than anything with this car. It's an absolute joy to rip this thing around. So with that, leave a comment. Let me know if you have any questions on the car, any questions on affording it, job stuff, life in general. Drop a comment, let me know what your thoughts are. Until then, I'm gonna go get this workout in. Happy Saturday. I hope you're staying warm and avoiding the snow and the cold. So until then, man, drive safe. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.